So what do you keep in your pocket? Witty comments?
Hey, guess what? This is my theme song.
So last night I laid in bed looking up at the stars and I thought to myself, where's the ceiling? I called your boyfriend gay and he hit me with his purse. I just got lost in thought. It was unfamiliar territory. When life gives you lemons, throw them at someone. You know, I'm not a complete idiot. There are some parts missing. Join the army. Meet interesting people and kill them. Birds of a feather flock together and crap on your car. I like to reminisce with people I don't know. A penny saved is a government oversight. Long ago, when men cursed and beat the ground with sticks, it was called witchcraft. Now it's called golf. I say no to alcohol, but it doesn't listen. Always walk around with a smile on your face, because it makes people wonder what you're thinking. In a country of free speech, why are there phone bills? The mechanic couldn't repair my brakes, so he made my horn louder. If you keep your feet firmly on the ground, you'll have trouble putting your pants on. The trouble with being punctual is that there's never anybody there to appreciate it. The guy who invented the first wheel was an idiot. The guy who invented the other three was a genius. No, the cigarette does the smoking. You're just the sucker. Silence is golden and duct tape is silver. Someday is not a day of the week. To err is human. To forgive is not a company policy. Alcohol doesn't solve any problems. But if you think about it, neither does milk. If ignorance is bliss, then I must be the happiest whatchamacallit in the thingamajigger. I want to die peacefully in my sleep, like my grandfather did, not screaming in terror like his passengers. By the time a man realizes that his father was right, he usually has a son who thinks that he's wrong. Today is the tomorrow that you worried about yesterday. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. God, save me from my friends. I can protect myself from my enemies. Never read beauty magazines. They just make you feel ugly. So does Top Model. I have a phone call. Hello? 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 Good evening. I'm sorry, what? This is Thomas. I'm sorry, you're calling in regards to what? I'm having trouble hearing you. Oh, I'm already in school. Yeah, I don't know where you got my information or think that I'm interested. I'm actually already a student at the Art Institute of Los Angeles. Trust me, there's nobody else that, who's interested who already isn't in school. Yeah. Alright, thank you. Okay. This guy who just called me right now was saying that he got my information somehow. And, like I was interested in going to whatever school he works for as a salesman. Didn't know that I already am in school. That makes me laugh. Don't you hate it when people like that call, too? Like, you could be in the middle of dinner or something, and they call trying to sell you a magazine subscription or something. And you're like, no, I'm in the middle of dinner. And they're like, okay, well, would you like to buy our magazine? It's about dinner. And you're like, no. And then you're like, take me off of your call list. And they're like, okay. And then they call you the next day, and you're like, take me off of your call list. And they're like, okay. And they keep calling. And you keep telling them to take you off because you're not interested in whatever they have to sell. They just like, I don't know how they got my number. I don't know how that guy got my number. But I don't want him to have it. I don't want other people, because now I'm going to get calls from other people who are trying to sell me something that I'm not interested in. Oh man, you know, telemarketers, it gets on my nerves, and I stutter a lot. Did you tell how much I stutter just there, or did I edit it out? Ooh.